Ohio. Today, a battle in the Buckeye State, and battle lines will be drawn from Cleveland to Cincinnati. It's the Ohio Bobcats and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
I caught up with the Bobcats head coach before the game, bringing his team in on the road against a very good team, ranked in the top 25. They have everything it takes to compete. This is a big matchup that fans are excited to see, but he said we have to execute early and eliminate mistakes at the line of scrimmage. Thanks.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Bobcats will put boot to leather, and this will be the start of a new season. He'll start the return inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Buckeyes offense will have the football first. And we get a look at the dude this quarterback is going to be looking for all day, their freshman 5-star wide receiver. To play for a championship as they did a season ago, you need dudes who can make plays, and this receiver can make plays, and they hope will be a big factor in having them bring home the title this time. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Fires to the tight end. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense.
He tries to take the top off. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This kicker brags that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, the head coach has to like that. It's the first drive of the entire year. You did some good stuff on the drive. You get yourself in field goal range. Most important, you come away with points to kick this season off.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Bobcats offense takes the field for the first time in this game. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Here's a heat. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he got it so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. First catch of the season, first catch of his career comes right on cue after we finish talking about him, guys. Wide receiver going in motion. To the beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. The Buckeyes are in the hurry-up.
And that's a big play right out of the gate. You got to give this 5-star a ton of credit because he had everybody knocking on his door, David, and he chose to come to this school that constantly is pumping out NFL talent. He knew there'd be a lot of competition, but he's already clearing a path for more playing time.
Oh, and obviously the hype is all over the place. I mean, he's such a heralded recruit, but you come to a place like this because you know what they do with receivers. They develop them, they put them in the NFL, you go get paid. That's exactly what he's trying to do. Good to see him on the field for the first time.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Now the play fake. Bring in the heat. They got it. Great pressure on this defense.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket. He comes away with the sack.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Complete. Still running at the 40. Breaks free. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. From the red zone, looking for a man. Under fire. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give on the counter. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Punts it out of the air. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. The Bobcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
tell you what, when you get inside the 3, I think your tendency is to run the football, run the football, run the football. The offense, try to change it up a little bit, maybe try to throw it. I don't like it, and obviously it didn't work, but at least you got a few more downs here to try to make up for it.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Flips it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that's going to tie it up.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Looking left. He makes a catch. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. They reached the national championship game last year, couldn't quite get the job done. What challenges do you see them running into this year beyond the schedule? And finding some room. The tag! Touchdown! Buckeye! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it off on the ground with a 58-yarder for 6. Coming out with it, it's Hawkins. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. Ohio takes over the Bobcat offense, heads to the field. The hand to the running back. These two teams feeling each other out a bit, down 10-3 as they open this drive. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. Pressure coming. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And the Bobcats decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They've already put up a couple of scores, and now they have it again up 10-3. Rush is on him. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Gets rid of it. He's got him this time. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Running to the left. Here's a little room there. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. He now has 85 yards on the ground in this first quarter. That is a terrific start. The Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Trying to move them on the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he'll be smacked to the ground. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Makes the grab. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Wide out trying to get it in. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. Tight end now in motion. He'll try to slam it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Pulled and fired complete. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's on target and complete. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Hey, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
The Bobcats will punt this one away. Takes it on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got it down the middle. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. Complete to the left. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They just keep firing. On target. Nice move to pick up yardage. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Touchdown, Buckeyes! He rolls his way into the end zone for the rushing score. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. The throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
And the Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him, and he's able to pick up the first down just inside the 50 at the 49. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. With that, he's got 101 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Give to the back. Spins away from the defender. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Pocket breaking down. Buying some time. There he goes. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down. The Buckeyes line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Buckeye! His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Ohio sends out the offense to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. He's knocked down immediately, trying to catch them napping on the run, and nothing doing. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
At midfield, he's got room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the 2nd quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hookup there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. He's got it on the right. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action on 1st down. Makes a connection. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. Turning it on. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Makes the grab. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Bobcats want to move quickly. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Trying to get rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Fires to the big fella. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul.
The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And back to the air on 2nd down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's not afraid to go deep. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with the Sam Houston Bearcats taking on the Georgia State Panthers. And it's the Bearcats coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. And now we take a look at some of the other games going on around the nation on another wild day of college football. Now back over to your game in Columbus. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
And the Buckeyes will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Breaks into the open. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. They'll go right back to the run. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. That pass is incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll send the tight end in motion. On the ground with the counter. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Bobcats will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. The give to the single back. He's out past the 35. Turns on the jets. Running inside the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive in the 3rd quarter, march it down the field and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, he's got some space. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the counter play. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Lofts one deep down the right side. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. Now facing a 3rd and long. Moving out of the pocket. He's going to be a little bit short of that 1st down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Converts on 4th down, still going. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Off the play fake. Here's a heat. He sacked this defense all over him.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
The Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. Push down for the tackle. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Makes the grab on the left. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it, 1st down and more. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. They'll run it from the gun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Proctor. Good, solid tackle. And after that last completion netted a big fat 0, they're looking at 2nd and 10. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernails.
Number 97, set to kick it off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Past the 40. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got it. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Got his man. Pulled down for the tackle. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Never a doubt. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many off.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
We'll see if they can dig one up. It goes forward this time on 2nd down from the 18. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab over the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
The Bobcats line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Off the RPO, complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The play action fake. Hauls it in. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
The Buckeyes, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. To the air on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. They've gotten off to a great start with a season-opening victory. Let's take a look at what's on the schedule for next week. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. It's complete to the left. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. On the move. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the first down. And the Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, offense is penalized.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Quarterback keep, and they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Shoots it to the left. Really good throw and a better catch to pick up a chunk of yardage. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Splits the uprights. Good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Pressure coming. Had to get rid of it quickly. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's complete to the right.
That's why as a defense, you feel okay playing man coverage on 3rd down, because you know you've got linebackers and you've got players on your defense that can cover these dangerous running backs mano-a-mano. Nice job tackling in the open field.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy. Just keep going at them.
Until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. So now it's 2nd and long. This is a designed run. Breaks the tackle. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
Ohio sends out the offense to start this drive. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. Grabbed behind the line, it's Smith. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Some misdirection with the counter. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And the Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. Here's the return. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll run the counter. Crosses the 35. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They'll ride the hot hand. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. They give it to him again. Runs through the tackle. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Buckeyes are marching down the field. They go to the draw. Slipping, sliding, dancing his way down to the 32. Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. He scores for the 5th time in this game.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he finished things off with a 32-yard run to the house. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He's got great speed. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Open on the right side, that's Smith. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to pass on second down. Flips it out to the back. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
The Bobcats will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes a nice grab at the 25. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Smart move to keep it on the ground.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. The Buckeyes will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. RPO complete to open the drive. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there. To the air on second down. Oh, they're after him. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got his man in the middle. Great job by this defense knowing exactly where the marker was. He needed to get it to the 30, and they stop him at the 29. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
A great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. We definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.